All right, here we are. So let's go ahead and take a look at the creative world so far. So the creative world, it's the name is Kokomo actually, after Beach Boys song Kokomo, and it's basically a beachside tropical area town. See a lighthouse off in the distance. Here, let's start here. This gold block right here is actually where the spawn is. I haven't figured out what I want to do with the spawn building yet, but I want to keep the spawn here. I might switch it up a little bit later on, but keeping the spawn here I think would be really cool, and have like a really cool building around here that you can tour through when you start. My goal eventually is to have this be a an adventure map, which I think would be super cool. Um, so you're going to see a lot of NPCs around, uh, putting a lot of the NPC spawn eggs in, and as you can see, as there's a host for this restaurant over here. But I hope that you know that'll turn out pretty well. But looking at the map so far, um, spawn area is right here. So far I've built these roads around here. We'll take a look at this. This is pretty much a giant marina area with boat storage, the boathouse, bathhouse, maritime museum, a couple boats in there. You see a little half ship that I built. This area right here is restaurants. The boardwalk, circular area. It's called Horseshoe Creek. As you can see, this little creek here kind of makes a horseshoe shape. So we call it Horseshoe Creek. And there are some restaurants here. And then there's a tiny parking lot for that area, and a much larger parking lot over here for this. Probably more parking in the future, but just for now, that's what we have. And then there's some non-rendered in area here on these maps, not updated. But what we're going to be working on today is a little bit of buildings on this road right here, which is going to lead, this road eventually will lead down and around here to another marina, and there'll be some hotels and lodging area over here, and it'll be a little bit more built up than over here. And the downtown will be what can't well you can't see it on this map, but it'll be like in this area a couple blocks down, which I'm excited for, but not definitely not going to rush to it. Um, so that's for well down the line. But for right now, kind of these smaller, almost old-timey downtown buildings. We'll see. That plan might change. But we can take a look at some of the restaurants so far. Um, Here, this is a nice little bar. Most of them are bars, and pretty much the requirement here is each sign here has, the name of the building and when it was established or when it was built. So this honestly is like one of my favorites. I got it off well, partially this like window design got it off of Minecraft builds on Reddit, which definitely is a big inspiration for most of what I end up building. So as we go around, just different restaurants. Um, like this is a pizza place. It's pretty generic so far. I haven't had much detail. This one is themed to Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's pretty cool. Um, Having upstairs rooftop concert venue, some trees, nice palm trees. Keep it tropical. Just a few other restaurants over here so far. This area right here is just for any restaurant um, designs, names. If you have a name for a restaurant or an idea, let me know. And one or two restaurants can go in this area. So I kind of left that open for future expansion. And then there's an amphitheater right here, just kind of built in. So there's some fun here. You can play play music. Nice little area back here to walk around to find your seat. So, a little bit here and there. And why don't we go down here and tour definitely the biggest build so far on this creative server. So as we fly over here and take a look, this is like the yacht storage for when you see them next to the marinas and they pull the boats out of the water. They can store them here. I haven't put any boats in there yet, but you've got the docks here. Like I said, I haven't built any boats for it yet, but I do plan to in the future. This is the bathhouse with 8 changing rooms and the marina building itself, which I think is really cool. There's nothing inside of it. I need a I need suggestions as to what to put inside this. So as you can see, there's the boathouse sign, but all this stuff inside in here is empty. I don't know what to put in here. I was gonna put like a clerk or something so you can check in your boat or something right here, but I need something on either side of this. I was thinking about just putting some spots up with some paintings, some just block areas, as you can see when I go inside this museum. I did here. This spot's pretty empty, but down here I've got a couple boats built, a couple boats here, and stuff like this. I was just gonna put something like this into the into the marina itself. I'm not really sure yet though. So got a cool trident statue. Check-in clerk area. I haven't really figured out what I want to do with that yet. So just kind of mapping it all out. It's work in progress. Just kind of see there's restrooms back there. Very large restrooms. And then this cool little post observation area. Not really sure what the purpose is, but it looks kind of cool, so throw it in there. But we're gonna head down this road here. We're gonna go to the shops now and see what we got going for today with some ideas here. So the one thing that I do want to keep as a theme of this, I guess more so a theme of this city, is these little mountains here. I would like these, when the city's all built up, to still be prominent in the skyline. So I don't want buildings as I fly over here. So the mountain goes all the way up there. I don't really want the buildings to get above this height. So there's still a lot of room that shows the mountainous area above all else. Now, when I'm talking about the hotels and lodging, over here, there's this area closer to the ground that I can build up a little bit taller buildings. And that's definitely what I'm going to do over there because there isn't as large of a mountain over here. So I might be able to get away with a little bit higher buildings in this area. But for example, this one that we're looking at right here, I really want to keep that a focal point of the city as well as that one over there. And then smaller areas like this, we can get the roads up over and kind of work with that. But this layout that I did here starting out, I'm not too sure if I want these grass patches in here. Because what I was going to do with these is add trees. But there's already going to be trees in the middle of this boulevard area. So, I don't know. I feel like if I take away the trees here on this sidewalk, it'd be more focused on the buildings. I would just keep the wide sidewalk and be fine with that. But I think that if I take the grass away, the buildings itself will at least look taller. Won't look as congested, and the road won't be as secluded from the buildings. It's either that or, taking the boulevard away, but I'm a fan of the boulevard right now. So this is a rather steep road that we've got going. I would like if it was separated a little bit because it's already such a steep road, especially when you get to about right here. And that's a pretty steep decline. It's a little bit steeper than I want, but I think that we're gonna go ahead and start with fixing up this area. 'Cause I don't know. I'm just not a fan of the trees on both sides of the road. It just will feel too cluttered. It's kind of a mess. So we'll see here. Alright. And oops. There we go. So that might be alright. Let's see here. Okay. Well, we've got these 4 buildings that we can build up here, and let's see what we come up with here. Um, okay. I want to at least make this guy mostly brick. All right. Oops. I don't know. I saw this one picture of a building the other day. It was a corner building. It's pretty. It was right there. It's like almost the exact corner as we have here. But I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do with this yet. I think I'm just gonna build up a full brick around it, and then we'll add details to it. We'll see here. Oops. Let's see. Oops. Also, if you have any store names or ideas or potential looks or anything that will fit within the city, feel free to let me know any, like I said, any names, ideas, really anything. We can see if we can incorporate it into the city somewhere. Be a pretty good idea. All right. So the one question is, where do we want? We could like have this be. I mean, it could be an apartment complex, um a mini hotel, something like that. Obviously, we have pretty big height restriction. I guess the height restriction, midway up that mountain. We don't want to get taller than that. But we can go up pretty high because we don't have any buildings that right now. I'd say at least 3 or 4 floors for this one. We could do like, I don't know. I was thinking like a bookstore, but that's boring. Let's see. We can, let's move this guy over here. Okay. So we do need windows, of course. I think we'll just go ahead. Let's do some white stained glass windows. Could be, oh, wow. Let's see, what is this, 3? That's gonna bother me. It's gotta be symmetrical. better. Not much better, but it's at least a little bit better. Do something with brick stairs. Almost like set it in like that a little bit. Add a little bit of depth. Just a little bit though. What if we did it up here too? Or well actually, we do this. I have to figure something out with that. That doesn't necessarily look as good as I had hoped it would. No. Just no. No, that's just not good. Okay. Well, let's try something else here. Let's take a look at what mud bricks would look like. Boy. See, polished granite. Polished granite looks good. See what mud bricks look like. Not as good. I think we'll just go with polished granite. It's pretty basic, I guess. If we did it just all the way around. Just like that. And we keep the we keep that. We keep the sides and back that aren't facing the road. There we go. Perfect, I guess. I suppose we should. That looks a little bit better. We'll have to see how this turns out. Is this perfectly symmetrical? Three. It's 2 over on this side, isn't it? Okay. So it is a little bit longer over here than it is on the other side by about 2 blocks, but I think that that's acceptable. Looks okay. It just looks okay. Could do something like that. Have something on the edges there. Hang on. Let me see if this is. Put a lantern on each of these sides. Okay. That'll be okay for now. And then we'll just fill right here. And then for the sake of creative mode, it won't matter. Floors 2 and 3. I think we'll make this a 3-floor building since it's got some pretty good depth to it. Kind of looks like a coffee shop. It's got a warm feeling to it. I don't want it to be like a fast food place or something like a Starbucks or anything like that. Just because I want it to stay original. Okay. We can work with this space. We can definitely work with it. Alright, so let's build up the rest of this. You know what? I think we'll build one floor, make it really detailed, and then just clone it up one more. That might be what we go with here. That's what I'm thinking. That might be a little bit easier instead of building a highly detailed 2 floors. Just build something really good with one of the floors and then basically just copy and paste it. All right. Okay. Now, I think we just mirror the first floor with the windows. Maybe we change them to tinted because these technically, I think that these would be apartment buildings. That's what I'm thinking. These are apartment buildings, so I want them to be tinted so people can't see inside. They're hypothetical apartments. Probably be like 2 apartments up here, 3 apartments, maybe 3 small ones or 2 medium-sized apartments. Something like that. It's okay. Don't love the design. But this isn't like we're making... I mean, the point of it is, at this point, this is an older area. I hate that. Yeah, this is like an older area. So the designs don't have to be state of the art. I could do that and do... Let me see how that looks with... I could do glass panes. Just make them black instead of tinted. And then we could do this. How does that look? That looks much better. Not so two-dimensional. Looked very boxy there for a second. There we go. That brings a little bit of life to this build at least. Something unique. Yeah, this side or that side. I'll definitely go with the 3-dimensional look. I just really like using this tinted glass for the designs, but I guess we'll find somewhere else for it. I really like using it on skyscrapers. Oh. There we go. Sweet. All right. So we got a pretty good look there. I do want to do something here. Maybe like a sign or something. Maybe a sign facing this way. Or a sign facing the other way. I would probably stick with it this way because this is the main road. At least so far. One of the main roads. But I would be willing to change that. But I do want something in this area. But I'm going to save that for when we're done with this 3rd floor. Which we're going to have to take a look at. So we're at 548 on that side. So we're here. I'm gonna go ahead and have to take a picture of those coordinates right now. So I can, actually, those aren't the right coordinates. I need them at 73. Y 73. Okay, so about right there. Okay, we got those coordinates. All right, got these. And here we go. We got the clone up, pulling the coordinates up. So 534.73, 548. I like how I said I was going to make it really detailed. I really didn't. Definitely could have just built this up there ourselves without using this. But, oh well, it's not 73, 77. There we go. How does that look? Looks okay. Not bad. And then I was going to go ahead and add one more block like this around the top. Oops. Wow. There we go. Just a big ugly brick building. And how about something like this around the top? Add a little bit of flair up at the top so it's not super boxy. But we still want to keep that old boxy look. It's a lot of brick. Here. Let's scatter some. Oops, scatter some granite. Let's go get some regular granite as well. That should be okay. So we're gonna go regular granite on that one. Move this over here. Make it a little bit easier here to add. Not necessarily a gradient, but just everywhere, every here and there. A little bit something different. Because it was looking very, very brick. Maybe a little bit more on this side. Not a ton more, because I do want it to be mostly that brick look. That looks a little bit better. Maybe one more like right there. Random, but not too random. Alright. Looks nice. Looks okay. And then we need something like that. Possibly. Figure out how I want to do that though. Not sure what this is. I'm just kind of randomly building there and seeing what we could come up with. Maybe add something like that. Now it definitely could be a coffee shop. What does it look like from a distance? See, it's good. It's not too tall. It's very red. It's not going to look as red now once we have the building next to it, which is this red nether brick material. All right. So, let's see here. So we've got this building. Now we need an interior. I'm thinking kind of Starbucks colors, but I don't want it to be a Starbucks. It might end up being a Starbucks. But like, no. We don't want that. We're gonna go ahead and get some light blocks here so we can light up the area a little bit better. There we are. I also really like cool end rod designs. I feel like they make everything look pretty aesthetically pleasing, and they're fun and easy to build with. You can do something like that. And then go ahead and grab this block over here. We could do something like that. And now you've got an area to pay. Go ahead and do a cash register. Do like a quartz block there. Expensive cash register, isn't it? It's a good thing it's creative mode. Okay. Alright, well, that's pretty good. Now, maybe let's add some tables or such. Or actually, you know what? I just thought of something. We could do a buffet area right here. So it's gonna be like a healthy, thinking like a healthy buffet restaurant. Okay. I like this. I like this idea here. I want to stick with this. Something like that. No, we'll just have the one cash register. And we'll do something like that. Perfect. And take away. So take away that block too. Now we need what am I looking for? Carpet. So we've got carpet kind of matching. And then we need seats for tables. Let's see. I want something that's going to kind of match the aesthetic. We want it waxed. I think that might work. Do something like something that it's kind of earthy. Get some earth tones. I always like the three wide windows you gotta add. You gotta add it like that. We could actually hang on, we could almost do we could do this on this side. And just like just like that. Or actually better yet, we'll do this. I feel like that makes a little bit more sense with the gaps between the seats. Because usually when you have the booth seating like that, it's not, there aren't just mysterious gaps in between them. All right. See how that looks. It's pretty good. Maybe throw in a seat there. I don't know if you want to throw in a seat over here. That looks kind of, it's almost like a Starbucks and a Subway had a kid. Kind of, it's kind of what it looks like. All right, so I think we can put a stamp on that building. I'll do the sign first, and then we can, or type in the sign first, and then maybe we can make a logo for it. So I was thinking maybe we could call this Eco Fresh. Now that there's actually there's an old world that I had that I no longer have that had a really cool Eco Fresh named restaurant. So this would be kind of paying homage to it. Established, what day is it today? The 7th. So October 7th, 2022. Eco Fresh. It's got its first location open. It's very earthy looking. And now we can do a sign out here. I'm not really sure what I want to do with the sign though. So we're gonna have to figure this one out. Do like iron bars. Actually, no. Do, where are they? The chains. Do the chains go sideways? Yes, they do go sideways. It's perfect. So we can maybe do that. I think we've got those colors. Kind of is like the main theme right now with this. So there's like an F. We wanted the E. Maybe we can like make it not so out there on the road. Oops. Not looking at what I'm doing. Do something like this. So it's the E. You look at the whole thing, it says E. But if you look at just the green, it's really just an F. It's really an F. Maybe. See, we'll make this one smaller. I like it. It's a little weird. Backwards E. I don't like that. I don't like that it's a backwards E. Here, what if we... Might be a bulky sign, then when you look at it straight ahead, it might be too bulky. Yeah, this might be really, really too bulky. Oops. Might be able to fix this. Do something like that. And no. Absolutely not. Not a good idea. I think we'll just keep it for now. The idea is there. Because it looks really cool from that side. And really good from the other side. But then straight on, it doesn't look horrible. It's just not ideal, I guess. Maybe we can make this look a little bit more realistic and add some stronger chaining to it. Because that would be a very, that'd be a very heavy sign. You know what? I'm all right with it. Let's go ahead and take a final look at it. Take a look at the restaurant. Eco Fresh restaurant. It's got a buffet area, a salad buffet, I guess. Salad buffet, and instead of coffee, it's a smoothie bar. And then we've got that up there. The two, I guess, fake apartment buildings. So there's nothing in them. We could do like a fire escape on the back area at some point to make it look a little bit more realistic, like an old time brick building. But there is no code in this city for that yet. So why don't we go ahead and build the red building. I think we're gonna stick to the similar style. I might do an awning here. This might be like a carry-out pizza place. Something. I need something other than food though. So this, I don't think this can be a, because we just did food and there's a ton of restaurants over there. There's like eight or so restaurants over there with a wide variety of food selection. I don't know why you would get food here when there's all of those beautiful restaurants right there. I mean, maybe for the locals, but I don't know, because that'll be tourists. Tourists will flock over to all those restaurants over there. So maybe this could be like a nice carry out, but I'm thinking more like, I don't know. Could be like an old-timey hardware store that just didn't want to leave once the tourism boom hit or something. Like I want to have backstories for some of these buildings. I don't know. Definitely want an awning on this building though. Some form of awning. Get the wool. Something like black and red. Because the next building over here is going to be so light and tropical looking. I also want that. I think I want that to be like surf products. Oops. So I have a better idea of what I want to do for the other building. So we just kind of have to figure it out with this one. And we could do like an entrance right there like that. That could be alright. Maybe one closer. A little bit more window. Actually, we could do full window on the front. You know what? No, this looks like a tattoo parlor. I've never built a tattoo parlor in Minecraft. I like that. Kind of looks like it would be a tattoo parlor. I like that. I'm gonna go with that. Add a little bit of depth. Right next to this. Really nice eco-fresh, and then just tattoos, and then surfing. And then, I don't know what we're gonna do there yet. Okay, how tall do I want to make this building? I think I want it to be smaller than that one. With a little bit different look here. How does this red look? We're just gonna build up the front here. So I want it to be apartments up top. Do something like that. More like mysterious looking windows. That's for sure. Something like that. And then is there something, oops, something a little less shocking as the red nether brick stairs. That could be okay. I think we're just gonna build this up and see what happens. See what we've got. Alright. Not too bad. I wanted to kind of keep that slightly dark theme. Like all tattoo shops seem to have that. You know, they're a little bit darker. White windows on top, I think, are good contrast. 'Cause there's dark windows down here, light ones up there, then light down here, dark up there. Kind of contrast off each other a little bit. I think that that might help. Whoops. We definitely don't want white terracotta as the top on this one. Or the red. That'll look goofy. It'll look a little goofy. What is a cyan terracotta? I know that this one looks. You know what? Does that look? There's too many colors going on. I think just normal terracotta might. I like this one. It's pretty standard. I think we'll go with that. It's got a big ceiling. Tattoo place. Big ceiling. I wanted enough room though for the awning. That's why the ceiling's a little bit bigger on this one. I like that. Alright. Go ahead and finish the roof up here. This looks really orange. I don't know if I'm a fan of that. If I did like red concrete, that'd be better. I think that might be better. We might keep the rest of that, the red terracotta. Be like they haven't done a paint job on the side of the building in a while. Something like that. But the front's got the paint job. I don't know. Add some more lore to it. That's definitely a lot better. I think I might keep the rest of it though. I like the paint job lore that we kind of added in there. Throwing some light blocks in the corners. Not so dark in here. Okay. Let's see what we've got. All right. I like that. All right. Now, I'm going to take a quick second here and I'm going to search up what kind of interior do we want for a tattoo parlor. Because if I'm going to be real honest with you, I don't have any tattoos, so not really sure what this is supposed to look like. Okay. So a lot of paintings. The paintings can basically be, well, paintings, speaking in Minecraft terms, but they show a lot of their art. So, do paintings. Trying to figure out how I would do the beds that you lay on, the table, lay on that bed and make it not look like a hospital. We could just do regular nether brick stairs and then nether brick slabs. Let me make sure I get the paintings. Could do like glow item frames with like another star that could be like a tattoo design, blaze powder. These could be like, I guess, mock tattoo designs. Do mob skull, nether or the wither skeleton. Oh, it's too big. Guess we are near the beach, so that one makes sense, I guess. Uh do something like that. Very good for one. There we go. Perfect. Nice wall. Everything that the tattoo parlor has done. Here we are. Something like that. Can I get another? Not that one. Isn't there another one? Oh, come on. There's only those two? Oh. Well, I guess we'll go with that one. Make it a little bit more symmetrical. See the light blocks. I think that's pretty good. All right. Sorry, I heard something outside. Sounded slightly unnatural. Almost sounded like fireworks were going off outside. I got a little distracted there to kind of see what was going. Oh, goodness. Hang on a second. All right, I'm back. It kind of sounds like thunderstorming. It really doesn't. I'm not sure what it is, but we'll just keep going with this. All right. That's such a weird noise that's going on. It's like popcorn popping. It almost sounds like a truck driving on gravel. That's what it sounds like. So weird. All right. Well, anyways, I'm building these tables. I guess these are what the tables are going to be. That one's off. Off by one. I guess that's kind of good. We can choose something a little bit different here. Or actually, I forgot to put the item frames. Do like, whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. Ah, something like that. Do like another star, blaze powder, wither skull. Uh, what else would look cool? Emerald block. Sure. There. Those are your tattoo designs. It would be a pretty cool tattoo. Totem of Undying. That'd be pretty epic. Alright, so we're gonna have the cashier like right here towards the front of the store. I think that might be pretty good. And we'll, how about cobbled deep slate? Yeah, that's fine. I don't really want it to match anything, because I want it to be pretty clear that that's like the cash register. All right. So, oh man, I didn't even think of a name for it. You know what? We're gonna have to come back to. We're gonna have to come back to the name. I don't know what name to put for it. Okay, now it sounds like fireworks outside. I'm sorry, I'm very fixated on this right now. I'm not sure what's. What is that? I wish that I wish that I wasn't the only one that's hearing it right now. It's very weird. But anyways, I'm just gonna name it Tattoo Parlor right now because I don't really have a good name for it. And then once we do get a good name, we can maybe put a cool logo back here. It'd look really cool as like the grand entrance. You walk in and you see the logo, and then we could, of course, we can move these two of our, I guess, tattoo designs. We can move those somewhere else. But yeah, tattoo parlor. Looks pretty good, pretty simple. Um, actually, you know what? Oh, that would be actually the Eye of Ender. These would be cooler tattoo designs. We're gonna switch these. Oh, actually, sorry. Smallest details, they don't really mean anything, but you can do like red and black candles. It's just a little too bare for my liking. Note blocks could be the tables. We'll actually have to. I like the 3. I like if we just did that. That should be fine. I don't know what I'm doing. How do you light these? Oh, I should know how to light those. Shoot. I don't know how to light them. Oh well. If you know how to light them, let me know. We'll come back and light them later. Other than that, I'm not really going to worry about it too much. We could do like the reinforced deep slate or something. I just think that the floor is a little too bare. Oh, just went to the back rooms real quick. So yeah, down here is like the back rooms of the world. So floral. Who knew? Who knew the back rooms would be so floral? There. Just like a little bit of a walkway. Something a little bit different. Different pattern. Something. Actually, I really like that block. I've not used that block hardly ever. I really like that block. Look at that. It's a nice block. All right, but anyways, let's move on. Tattoo parlor. Um, I don't have any idea what to name it. But let me go on to the much lighter uh surf shop. Something. Surf shop. Probably name it surf shop. So I don't want it to be that high. I'm thinking that this is gonna be no apartments on it. Be a 2-floor kind of sporting goods, small sporting goods store, primarily for surfing. I have a pretty good idea of what I've wanted to do with this one ever since I built the template for this. Couple was it a couple days ago? Actually, I built these templates in preparation for a stream or video or something to just kind of show what's going on in this world, and maybe at some point have some people help build with me, take suggestions from other people, and just kind of see where it goes. But I really love these prismarine blocks, how they change from the blue to the green. I really like it. I think it looks very, very, very nice. But I'm thinking like cyan. Can't build all the way out like that. Something like this. Man, that thunder is going crazy outside. It's wild. It's definitely thunder. Even though it really doesn't sound like it. Definitely is. It couldn't be anything else. All right. Something like that. Something that's kind of out there. See if I can maybe build like two S's for surf shop. Do it some other color, maybe light blue. Might clash a little bit when it's on its green state. Oh, okay. I could do that and then have. How would this look? That looks kind of cool. Oh, that's cool. You know what? Let's do that. Something a little bit different. Or oops, would be there. No, it would not. I like the other way better. I like this way better. Surf shop. One thing I don't like about it is it seems like it's not symmetrical just because it's italicized like it. I don't know. I'll leave it for now. We'll see. We're gonna have a similar format here. Oops. Actually, that's fine. We'll leave it out like that. Big windows. Big light windows. We'll do the same kind of look that we did for the tattoo parlor. Little indent. Like the indent. Adds a little bit of depth. Locates the door. Or we can make it 3 tall because it's, I don't know, unique. Or, yeah, sea lantern for this one. That could work. Okay. Do something like that. I think that we go up one more with this, and then we switch to some block that's a little less crazy. I bet you'll get a headache in this. Switch to the cyan block or something like that. I think that might be good. So it's still very blue, but it's not completely color changing. Keep the 2S's light blue though. The slight variation in color for the logo change, or for the, so it shows that there's the logo. I don't know, we'll see though. I'm feeling glass up here. Natural light. It's a 2-floor. It's gonna be 2 floors, but I think that we're gonna. Not really sure what to do with this yet. This is gonna be kind of a work in progress. One right here. just kind of seeing here how this is gonna work. Okay. So that's kind of like the rough basis of how I want this building to look. It's a little bit different. Looks newer. Looks like this one might have gotten torn down and rebuilt. It's very, very striking to look at. And the little depth change. Got a little bit more depth in it. Or, I mean, this one, you're going in a little bit. This one popping out. I think that that's a good change. All right, now let's go ahead. Whoops. I kind of want, ooh. See, a lot of people hate diorite. You know what? It does look like bird poop, but I like diorite. I think that I think it's a cool block when used properly. When used right, there's obviously a lot of times that that block is just hideous. But I'm gonna try to use it in this no. You know what? Never mind. It's just that we'll just go with quartz instead. We could do quartz bricks. I want to do chiseled quartz blocks. And we'll go ahead and go with normal quartz stairs to build the stairs for the second floor. I tried, but that just looks so much better. I do have to move it back a little bit though. That should be fine. I tried. I tried to vouch for diorite right there. I really, genuinely, I don't hate it. It's not a bad block. It's just there aren't very many good uses for it, I guess. All right. What if I did, how bad would it look if I did like a dark oak up here? Something like this. I don't know. Let's just see how this looks. Now, I do want, I want these to come out, but like not all the way. Or they can come out all the way, but I want a gap in the middle. Now, the reason for this, there's actually a reason why I want to do this, is there's this one sporting goods shop that I have been in. It's kind of small like this. It's almost, the exact size as what we're building right here. It's real tiny. It's got the same footprint as this shop. And it has this gap right here. And it's super cool. So you can kind of see the entire store. So maybe if I like taper it like this, it might be a little bit easier once you walk in. I mean, you'll be able to see upstairs, downstairs, back. You can see the entire store. I think that that's really cool. And plus it gets to use, I can use a feature I like very much, and is using glass panes as the walls, or the barrier. The walls that block you from jumping to your death. Even though, obviously, you can still jump over a glass pane, You actually have to try. So you can't just walk off the edge. Okay. Well, I like the look of that. I think we're gonna go, since we didn't use the regular terracotta, I really just like this block for everything. I think that it has use for pretty much everything, and this is gonna be the cashier area. We'll do two cash registers. I'm not sure what we want to go with. Something like that. I think that looks good. Looks all right. We can almost do 3 right there. We'll just stick with 2. And maybe downstairs. Downstairs could be like the clothing or something. Now this is the design that I usually go with for clothing. Usually use a fence, or you can use an end rod, and you can go like this. Okay. Like that. And then for the shirts, or I guess just clothes in general, just take some banners with the colors that you want. We'll do something like take the orange one out. So you do white, black, because oops. Actually, why is that not working? Never mind. Actually, that's not gonna work. So what we're gonna do, switch it up. I don't know why I picked spruce. Doesn't really matter. Don't really see it anyways. We'll do this one of just black and white shirts. So it's usually very popular color selection. And then I chose the 3 blues in the game and the green because of the EcoFresh building over there. Why not? We're gonna go ahead and get rid of the light block. I like to keep that on me so I don't have to spawn it in every time. But it's such an easy spawn in. Doesn't really matter. We can do a couple more. Actually move this one out a little bit wider. I don't want that there. It's too cluttered. And these are just gonna have those 4 colors. Okay. And you can have like a wall of t-shirts here. I think that might be pretty cool. Something like that. I don't know why I placed them this way. I could have just placed them the other direction. It would have been much easier. This is definitely by far the most detailed I've been with any of the buildings so far. I don't know. I like I said, I had a pretty clear vision of what I wanted this one to look like beforehand, so I didn't have to kind of struggle my way through it. So that's I can have that, and then we can go ahead and place. So what I like to do is I like to place some slabs. Just do some polish andesite because it's easy to, all these shelves kind of, kind of have to use your imagination a little bit. And then you just kind of you can just get rid of these. We don't need them right now. If we do, we can just pick block them. And then use the mob skulls as kind of. Well, actually, we'll put the dragon head over there so it's a little bit less congested. Okay. Oops, we don't want that. And then we'll place a couple Steves. And then we can do another dragon head facing towards the door. I think that'd be kind of cool. Perfect. Look at that guy. Hello. It's pretty cool. All right. So now that we've done that, we can kind of continue it back here. I might have some empty shelves back here. Just to show, you know, hey, things are selling out. Yeah. I just had to check something real quick, see if I could fit something in right there. But I cannot, unfortunately. So we don't need those there. There's no point. Okay, so empty shelves, you know, things are going fast. And is there anything cool we can sell that we could do armor stands? Put some armor on it. I know it'll increase lag, but there isn't very much here that'll cause a lot of lag. So we're gonna do diamond. It's blue. Okay. And we'll add those in there. And maybe spyglass. I don't know if I can put the spyglass on an iron. Oh, you can. Perfect. We could do something like that. Ooh. Okay. That's fine. I'm not really too worried about it. Oh, okay. All right, I screwed that one up. So that one has the elytra. So this one, I don't want the elytra on it. Okay. And we can just do like 3 more like that. Something standard. I'm gonna give the spyglass to everybody. Okay, do that. I think that'll look good. And then one with the cool stuff. Like that. A little bit of change. I think that's fine. Obviously, it could be a little bit more detailed, but it's whatever. It's already the most detailed. Oh, or you could do goat horns. What's the one? What's the best one? It's the sing, isn't it? Oh no, it's that one. Ponder. Oops, didn't mean to click an empty map. Ponder and sing. Oh, that one. Oh, bad memories from that one. That's how you know you're about to raid. Wow. These are pretty cool. Which one did we just do? Admire. So we need call. That's the THX, the movies. Um, that's ex that's exactly what that is. It's funny. That's actually, wow. That's exactly what that is. I haven't actually used these before. Okay, we need glow item frames. We're gonna throw these on here too. We're gonna throw them at the beginning, in the front of the store, just like right here. That's awesome. I'm keeping that one. I mean, that's exactly what that is. It's the THX. I'm not losing it there. It's THX, right? Or the big bold lettering. Yeah. I just looked up the logo to make sure I was correct. That is what it is. Um, it's funny because the beginning of it also sounds like the PS2 startup call. So we need yearn, and we did dream already. They sound like boat horns. So that's the dream one. But then this is the THX. It kind of sounds like a PlayStation 2 startup, but then it quickly turns into the THX. That is that is wild. I don't know. I'm just very fascinated by that. All right. Well, I'm gonna put this sign up here. Surf shop. Surf shop. The freshest store. And oops, not September. Whoops. And 722. Wow. I put 10.7. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. Well, now we're on the last building. I wanted to bring this one back to the brick look. Do have to steal this white terracotta though, because I did not get a chance to fill this bad boy in, because it is the first building on the incline. And from here on, it gets a little bit trickier on how we're going to build the buildings. It's going to take some crazy engineering to get that one done. Or it's just going to take building it a little bit differently. Big deal. So right now we have a buffet style, fresh, very, very healthy eatery. The tattoo parlor and a surf shop. So sporting goods, surfing, sporting goods area, even though it's really just t-shirts. It's kind of like a touristy trap area. Beach supplies, maybe not there. I kind of like that one geared more towards sporting goods. Surf shop, sporting goods. Maybe buy a frisbee there. Surfboard, boogie boards, skimboards, paddle boards, the board store, board shorts, swimming trunks, your t-shirts. Funny. I really like this store. I think it's really nice. Tattoo parlor is pretty nice too. I like it. I actually like all of them. This is pretty simple. It's a little too plain. You know what? hang on a second. Let me steal a painting. I'll come back here. I don't want that painting. There we go. That's the painting I was looking for that one. Wow. Okay. Oops, wrong one. Oh well. All right. Now we've got this built up a little bit. I don't know if I want it to be, I don't know what size I want this building to be. It could mimic this one a little bit, but have it be its own entity. I think I might go back to the awning look. Or you know what? I can make this two separate because this is a large area. Okay. So I'm just trying to calculate out. So there's four there, four there. So this is the middle area. I might make this two small shops of some sort. Maybe a boutique or something like that. I do want to switch to the regular terracotta again. Something that is so prevalent in these builds. Just really, I can't stress it enough how much I really like the shade of the regular terracotta. But all right, we can. Okay. Well, let's see here. I like the idea of two small shops. Um, we could do something like this. Wow, what am I doing? There we go. How about that? That's a little bit better. Shoot. What color do we want? What color do we want? Do black. I think I want the colors to be the same. Do black on that one. We'll do a different color over here just to kind of see. But I do want the two colors to match. Depends on what I want to, what do I want to build? Um, let's take a look at this. Can't be a restaurant. Tired of building restaurants. Already one place to eat here. There's probably gonna be another one over here. I don't want to do anything boring like a bank or something. That's boo. Boring. Do like a popcorn shop and a candy store or something. Those aren't necessarily restaurants, so that could work. It'd be like popcorn and candy or something. Or okay, here we go. The sweets shop on one side, and the other side is it could be popcorn and candy or candy and ice cream. We could do something like that. And then with with the glass we could do light blue and pink and have it be like cotton candy. So we could do pink. I'm just gonna see how this looks before I commit to anything. This is where suggestions would really come into play here. It would really help here to kind of see what we want to build or what needs to be built. Okay, I've got one more thing of detail before I want to take a final look at what this would look like. And that is so it's two separate shops, but they work together. Maybe. I don't know. I think that might be pretty cool. All right. Let's take a look. Um Here. I don't like this design. I like the idea. I really like the idea. I want to return to the awnings. So what we could do, go pink, light blue, and hang on, and white. So this one, of course, pink and white. And this one, blue. So I'm thinking the pink would be ice cream, and the blue could be candy. How about that? That looks cool. We could do there we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. What would this height? Is this height good? Four blocks. Good. I think that's perfect, actually. And I think we'll go ahead and do that. Actually, we'll save that. Perfect. All right, now let's build up the walls. Still want it to be brick. Kind of an older building. The exception with that surf shop is just maybe that building got knocked down or burned down or whatever. These buildings are okay, but that specific building was toast or something and needed to be rebuilt. Or maybe that company just came in and they, I don't know, tore it down before I became mayor. Put a historical building ordinance out. I don't know. There's so many possibilities. You could always make something random up. It's the power of just being able to do whatever you want with this. We're almost done there. Done here though. Almost got everything figured out. I think after this building gets built, we'll build some trees and we can look at what it would look like. Of course, I'm gonna go with palm trees in the middle. Have to. I love building palm trees in this game. It's about the only tree I really enjoy building. And around Christmas time, a Christmas tree would be nice. Probably end up doing that. Have some little themed area. Something like that. But for now, palm trees everywhere. Okay. Looks okay. Just looks small right now. Now, we got to see what we want to do with the upstairs area. Hmm. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm coming over here because I want to see what kind of depth we want. I'm thinking balconies on this one. Maybe 4 floors, balconies, taller, it's a bigger building, something like that. Would be nice. We could go to the original terracotta look. That would be great. Actually, you know what? This might work. Have 2 big balconies out. Have it be bigger apartments. Something like that. Uh, Something like this. We'll have to go one more block up because you run into the problem of the balconies themselves. Okay. You know what? Balcony on the third floor. On the third floor. We'll do a third and fourth floor balconies, but the second one's just not gonna work. I don't know. It's just too congested with the awnings. We'll have to save the balcony, second floor balcony for another building. I like the idea though. Could do something like this. We have plenty of windows in the front. It's really nice. Yeah, that's awesome. I do want to go with the dark. Do gray. Whoops. We'll do gray this time. Something a little bit different. See how gray looks. Might look stupid. Who knows? Is this actual? Yeah, this is regular gray. I want to make sure I didn't pick light gray. Ah, that looks fine. How tall do we want this? 4 blocks. Do 3. It also helps give the illusion. I like having the there are the top floors a little bit smaller, more floors. You get more floors out of it. And continue with brick all the way around. Actually, no. We'll go back to terracotta. Make this one consistent all the way around. At least we'll see what that looks like. Well, the back you see the 2 tones a lot, but I already did the 1 tone with the brick. And I mean, we ran into that issue where it was like brick nightmare. We don't want to do that again. Although I do say that I think we safely fixed the first brick building's problem being the solid tone of brick. You know, it was with what did we put in there? Granite. So there's a lot of granite in there. I think it looked nice. Okay, so we're gonna go right there. Built it up a little too high. Wasted a little bit of time there, but it is what it is. Guess it'll give us a better look as to what this is gonna look like. But we're gonna have to go ahead and clone this one twice, actually. Well, this floor. Clone this floor twice, and we'll be good. Might add balconies to it. We'll have to see though how tall this looks. I'm okay with like 1 or 2 tall buildings, but nothing too crazy on this side of the hill. Once the road over there, once it gets up and then it'll get back down. Once it gets back down towards sea level, I'll show you. Since it goes up here, I don't want these buildings up here to be super tall. These will be smaller buildings, but then once it goes back down towards sea level, I'm gonna build a couple like I probably won't go above 7 floors on those. That's the plan at least. Things change, but for now, I feel like there needs to be something here. We could do another sign here. I think that might work. Just something colorful. Yeah, we want, whoops, where do we want this? Okay, so we're gonna end up having this one weird line of brick we'll have to fix, which is fine. It's not a lot of fixing, but it certainly will be a fix that we're gonna have to make. Oh well. It's kind of nothing we can do about that at the moment. I don't know. I just built all that back up. It's gonna get changed anyways. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and clone. Make sure I have the coordinates pulled up right. 579, 73, 548, 601, 76, 567, and then we'll go back to the first ones, 769, or 579. Wow. I don't even know where I got that number from. Okay, 579, and then we'll go 77, and then 548, and we're gonna have one weird line brick, which is fine. And then we're gonna go ahead and do that same thing on block 81. And now we have a new tallest building, just like that. Okay. And we're gonna delete this brick layer here that we knew we were gonna get, but there wasn't really any avoiding it. At least with the way that I designed it. I mean, I could have just taken it out at the beginning and replaced it, but whatever. Does not matter in the grand scheme of things. So, a little bit of extra work that we have to do, but what'd that take? 40 seconds, minute, whatever. Not a big deal. Alright, so that's what that building looks like. Looks like a real tall, ugly apartment building at the moment. We are here to change that, and we'll go with there we are. How about just like that? I like it. Maybe floor to ceiling windows. That look pretty nice. Makes it look a little bit more modern, less old and boxy. What I'm thinking. I'm gonna leave that side normal, and then this side's gonna have the floor to ceiling windows. Just gonna take a look at what that's gonna look like, and if we're actually gonna like that or not. That's too far over. All right. I don't know. Looks kind of weird. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Which side do we want? You know what? We're gonna go with the floor to ceiling. Looks a little funky, but I'm a fan. I'm also a fan of this being the same color. Because if we're gonna, my thought is I think it actually looks a little bit better with the regular terracotta down like that. I think it does. I think it looks a lot better. But my theory is if you're gonna do the floor to ceiling windows like that, might as well full send, make it all the same color. Make it look more modern. And we'll go ahead and do this. Stick with the gray theme. And let's see how this looks. This could look absolutely horrible. It's very boxy. We could do something to fix that. Something. I don't want stone, andesite, or polished andesite. We'll grab both for now. Oops. So you can see what I am thinking here. We could do this. How does that look? I like that. Do I like it more than regular boxy look? Oof. I don't know if I want the gray though. Let's try. Let's let's take a look at the diorite. See what that looks like. And well, that's too yellow. I don't think that's gonna look good. I'm just not really sure what we're gonna be going with here. Taking a look at all the color palettes available. Oh boy. All right. Let's see what we got. I'm still thinking the regular andesite might be might be the move. Oh, oh, absolutely the quartz. Quartz looks so clean. I hate when I absolutely coat my builds in quartz blocks, but I mean, how can you not sometimes? That's just so nice looking. So then, what I'm gonna do, maybe kind of do that similar trim as I did on the top of the other building. So it's not so boxy, blocky looking garbage. We'll do the box all the way around it. Since it's taller than every other building, we can go ahead and do this. Oops. So finicky sometimes. Say I mess it up. Every once in a while I'll mess it up, but we'll see there. Yeah, that honestly that looks fine. It looks better than I thought it was gonna look. I was really kind of concerned about this build because it's very large, but it did not turn out to be too large. They're all just very blocky buildings, but I mean, that's what downtowns are, the old downtown look. They're all pretty blocky. But let's go ahead and do interiors. Uh, what am I looking for? Light block. Go in here and do the corners. There we are. All right. Perfect. There's no curb. Gotta fix that. There we go. I was gonna say there was something missing there. Need a curb. Or else you're gonna have your people just walking right out there on the road. All right. Now we need doors for the exterior before I do the interior. Where am I looking for them? There they are. Dark oak doors are definitely the best. Yeah, these are dark oak. 100% the best. Best doors. Or would the other way look better? In here. In the unfurnished. Oh, no. I don't know why. I don't know why it's just really tough to see it like that. Unless I could flip the door handle. Is that the only way I can put the door in? Yeah. I don't know why it was just bothering me so much. I did not like that. Oh well. Anyways, this is pink, so this is gonna be ice cream parlor. Uh, do something like this. There we are. Keep it with the light theme. And perfect. And then we're going to have some small areas here. Just do polished andesite's fine for this. Nothing too crazy here. And do, no, why would I do red? Let's do pink. Stick with the theme. Took out a light block there, but obviously there's one that replaces it. And it being an end rod, but that's fine. Just keep going on with this. Whoops. Oh boy. Clicking all the wrong buttons. Took out another light block. Keep forgetting that those are where those are placed. Do something like that. Or we can take out this. And we can do 4-seater. This light block back. Rather put a booth here. Just the small details bothering me. That poor light block. Light source right there is just not doing too hot. Something like that. I think that's better. More seating too. I mean, usually these ice cream parlors are pretty cramped anyways. I'm gonna move this over here. Whoops. There we go. Nice area. Okay, so we could call it um call it the ice cream retreat. Um Here, actually. There, ice cream retreat. Instead of just normal retreat. Ice cream retreat. I think that that's a good one. Ice cream retreat. Had to capitalize it so people understand. And then I already know the name of this one. Sugar Crash. For the song. The TikTok song. That it was so annoying, but I think that's such a good candy shop name. I didn't even want to waste time on that one. I need to fix this sign though. Forgot to put the established. Um Unfortunately. Takes forever to type. I'm using a controller to type. Did I put the established on this one either? Or this one too? Make sure I did it on all of them. Okay. It was just that one I messed up. Okay. Sugar Crash. Let's make Sugar Crash. Okay, so this is the center. As we can see by the light blocks, can tell us where the center is. We don't want terracotta. Some light blue here. So these 4 blocks are the center. We'll do that as the checkout area. We put some frog lights in here. I want like crazy lights. A lot of just wild. And we'll throw sea lanterns in there too because they kind of look like frog lights. There we go. We'll go with sea lanterns at each corner. Pretty much almost every block that I want to use in this. We'll go like that. Pretty much every block that I'll use in here will be some form of a light block. That was really stupid. I have to redo the sign now. Wow. That was pathetic. I totally forgot that I put the sign up already. Oh well. Doesn't take that long to fix. Okay. So we've got that craziness going on. Pretty much not too totally sure what to put in here other than maybe prismarine slabs. Those along the walls. Do like a brewing stand or something. That could work. Brewing stand. Maybe do glowstone over it. No, that looks stupid. Over here, maybe do this more of the same. Fortunately, we are destroying our light blocks that we placed down. Just fine. Whatever. It works. Okay. Do glowstone here. What does an end rod on top of a brewing stand look like? Whoops. We're gonna have to crouch. Place. Oh, there's a little gap. That looks stupid. And then that's not gonna work either. Okay, never mind on that idea. Bad idea. Maybe we could do oh, not birch. I was gonna keep it consistent with, I think I chose spruce on the t-shirt racks. Maybe we could have t-shirt racks here or something. Bring them out a little bit more. Yeah. And then this is just going to be wild colors. So we'll go pink, magenta, purple, light blue, throw in green. Why not? So that's okay. Sure. And just make it random. Whoops. Oh, that's not going to let me place one down there. That's fine. Sold out. That rack sold out. There we go. And then maybe a couple paintings back here. Like that. Maybe a little bit better one than the Wither painting. Is that the same painting? Yeah. Yeah, it'll work. So the Wither's kind of dark and scary for it being a... Where's the wave? I want the wave. Sucks breaking these to get the one you want. Oh, and I had it! No! Oh, there we go. That one's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Perfect. Oh man, that hurt there for a second when I saw it and I clicked away from it too quickly. Oh man. Okay. I mean, I could get the cake. I could put cake out on one of them. Where would that be under? Oh, let me find it. It's definitely under. Is it under decorations? No. Which one is this called? Items. Oh boy. It's got to be under food or something. I don't know. Yeah, I wasn't sure where it was. Sorry, I'm back. I wasn't sure where it was, so I just looked it up. It says it's under equipment. I'm not sure which one equipment is. Oh, it's right here. Oh, it's under right there. Can I place pumpkin pies down? No, unfortunately not. That's fine. I'll do one more cake on each side. Five cakes. And then maybe like a half-eaten. Oh, oh, that. Oh, what a noise. Okay. We'll light block it up right there. Make sure there's a lot of light. This is a blinding store. All right. There you go. Sugar Crash. Ice Cream Retreat. Surf Shop. Tattoo Parlor. I still don't have a name for that. Just not sure. We call it like Inked Up or something. Yeah, we'll go with that. That'll be fine. Do it like that. How about that? That's pretty generic, but it'll work. Inked Up. And then Eco Fresh. So that's a look that we have right now. I did say that we were gonna do a sign right here, but I kind of like it without one. The balconies take up enough room to make it at least look right, I believe. At least that's just my opinion. Oops, I almost forgot. Much better. Almost missed that. I'm sure that was painful to watch if anybody caught that, but we got it. We got it figured out. Okay, now let's go ahead and move on to the final part of this, and that is the trees. Now I have a lot of tree building to do. in a lot of different areas so far, or right now. Because if you can see, look over here, I have an empty patch of grass. Wow, English got tougher there for a second. But I have an empty patch of grass that I'm gonna put trees here. There's a bunch of areas that I need to put trees over there on the Horseshoe Creek area. But for now, I guess let's deal with that at a later time. For now, we'll just do this. But I think I'm lining it up. The second block of the black strip is kind of what I was going with. Oops. Right as I say that, I screw it up. But I think that that's a good enough distance. Maybe, you know what? Maybe more of a distance. It's kind of too close. Too many trees. Now my perfect grass has got dirt patches on it. Oh well. We'll be fine. Maybe we could start it there. And then go to there. 1, 2, maybe 3. So then here. And then go. That. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 blocks in between. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So we go here, go 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Okay. So that's how you do it. So now we're at the third block here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now we're at the second part, the white stripe. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And might as well do one more. 1, 2, 3. That's all we'll build for right now. We won't go all the way up. No need to. We'll build the trees up as the rest of it goes up. Okay. So just simple design for palm tree. More of a palmetto. The like smaller or linear versions of palm trees. Nothing crazy, that's for sure. Nothing like the massive palm trees you see right where the crosshair is there. I mean, those are huge palm trees. Those would not necessarily fit here. Something like this. Adds a little bit of something. Without making it a little, I gotta just make it a little bit less bulky. Maybe a little bit more bulky on this side. It's kind of hard to work with to get it all figured out. That one looks fine. Okay, this one's gonna be 1 block shorter. This will probably be the shortest one. Don't really want to build it any shorter than that, or then you'll start running into problems with the road. Whoops. Go this way. And then have one up here. Okay, this one just looks stupid. It's not connected to anything. It looked all weird. I mean, that's kind of how that one looks. From a certain angle, it looks weird, but I don't know. The other one looked a little weirder than that, but it is what it is. Okay, this one will be a little bit taller. All right. And that's on the road. Can't do that. And so is that one, but I guess we'll let that one slide. Oh, broke more than I wanted to break there. This one's a little spazzy. Looks alright. Just okay though. Not exactly what I was hoping for. There. Okay, that looks okay now. I'm just trying to get a little bit of variety in each of these. That one's fine. Okay, so we got 4 to go. Got 4 built. 4 to go. Kind of getting the hang of it a little bit. Okay, so I did the 2 backs. We're gonna do these ones are gonna be up now. We'll do 3 palms going up. And then this one goes down. Sometimes just in the order that I build them in, it makes it a little bit different. That's fine. Yeah, I'm definitely a fan of the decision earlier to not have the grass patches here. Because I was honestly, before stream, I was thinking about leaving them and making them bushes, which I still might. But I also was thinking potentially having seats. You have outdoor seating on the main area, which would be super cool. And something that's, it's hard to do in Minecraft if you don't leave enough area for it. Definitely something for the next building that we will build. I would need to have a little bit more depth change of depth in the buildings, because the main part of the buildings are pretty flat. I'm fine with it, but you can't build all of them like that. Then it just starts to look really bad. Too blocky. Yeah, this one needs a block there. These are just getting kind of lazily building these now. Not too worried about it. They all just kind of look the same. Alright, and oops. Probably get rid of that one there. Oh, that one looks so bad. Oh man, that's just terrible. That looks like a dead palm tree. Can't have that. That's fine. This one needs there. Just kind of doing a quick scan over. There. It was just a little too high. Oh boy. Alright. Oh. There we go. They're a little bit different, each of them. Unique in their own right. This one's definitely the smallest. Which is totally fine. But I'm definitely gonna go with that idea I thought about there real quick. There we go. There we go. And do it for over here too. But we'll have, oops, not cyan, light blue. Light blue wool. Grab the wrong wool. There we go. Oh, no, okay. Now I really like that building. I don't know what about it. Really that just popped it out for me. Hang on. I'm just testing something real quick. Is that 2? 2. Okay, I can do one more in. More sidewalk space. At that point, we don't even need that one. Yep. I want the mossy because it adds more green. Okay. And what am I looking for? Right here. Dirt. Okay. Trap doors. Right here. Where are my planters? All right. And where are the flowers? Here we are. Blue and pink. Uh, it's another. Is there like a pinkish flower that's a little bit smaller? Do just a poppy. That'll work. It's like the same size. There we go. Okay, now I really like that building. It's crazy how that little bit of detail really just brought that building up big time. I'm a fan. We do need to do something about the design for the sidewalk. I need something like this. Maybe that's what I do. Just like that. Because I don't want to have to jump. I want to be able to walk. I don't care so much about the road. It's just the sidewalks. Be able to walk a little bit. There we go. Okay. You know what? I like it. I'm satisfied. I genuinely am satisfied with how this turned out. I think that this is fantastic. Each building is pretty unique. I'm gonna go this side of the trees. Each building is pretty unique. They all have their own qualities. They're all a little bit different. Stores. We've got final stores for today. Sugar Crash, Ice Cream Retreat, Surf Shop, Inked Up, and EcoFresh on the corner. So we'll continue with some smaller buildings over on this side, ideally housing around here, beach housing, not quite condos. Condos are going to be up over the side and over on that side. Over there, this is kind of more smaller housing areas, maybe like an Airbnb house rentals. If that's a good analogy for it, I guess. But definitely continuing with the theme of these buildings, the way that you see them now, all the way up here on both sides. And nothing is going to be taller than this building, as this is pretty much what my height limit will be at around the mountain areas. Also, I'll probably fill in the caves, make it look a little bit more realistic, like I do with these big holes. They get filled in as well. Let's take a look at it from Horseshoe Creek. See what it looks like. Looks very nice. Fits in. It doesn't stand above the mountain in the back. I didn't even think about that one. But you can still see it over the buildings. And that's exactly what I wanted. So I guess we lucked out on that. But definitely no buildings as tall as the all brick EcoFresh building. That close. Horseshoe Creek. Obviously our museum over there. Doesn't really matter how tall that is, but I don't want that to be tall anyways. But yeah, it looks kind of nice. Let's look at it from this restaurant over here, which is the Golden Hour restaurant. You can look over here. That looks very nice. Very, very nice. I'm very happy with this. All right, sweet. Well, I guess that will do it for today's building stream. The Creative World. City name is Kokomo, after the Beach Boys song of the same title, same name. We're making their fictional city a reality. It is going to be a beach paradise. Before I end the stream, though, a little update on kind of what I plan on doing here is I plan on, let's see, the the 28th of October, Modern Warfare 2 releases. Plan on doing a lot of streams of that, as well as this Creative World. This is definitely, the first stream of many with the Creative World. Plan on doing Modern Warfare 2. Yesterday did a Fortnite stream. It was the first time I played Fortnite in maybe about 2 years or so, and it went very, very well. 2 dubs. Gonna put one of them on YouTube. Still working on be editing on that as we speak. But yeah, super exciting. Definitely Modern Warfare 2. Look ahead into 2023 when the new college football video game gets released. That's definitely going to be a major one for streaming and YouTube purposes. Hopefully, you know, things change in the future, but that would be nice. Also, whenever GTA 6 gets released, you know, if I'm not 50 years old by then, but that would be nice. But as of right now, Minecraft, creative world, some survival, got a nice survival realm. Maybe hop in there and do some chill building or some mining, or do something a little bit more fast paced. And as Minecraft terms go, nothing's really fast paced, but a little bit more faster pace with survival. Maybe definitely some more Fortnite streams though. I hadn't played it in years, and I really resented the game, but I found a love for it again, which I'm super happy about, and definitely gonna take advantage of that, especially before Modern Warfare 2 releases on the 28th of October. And I don't know, Wreckfest. That's always a good one. Play the tournaments. Tournament stuff, do time trials. That could work. Uh those are always fun. They get updated pretty frequently too. And anything else too, I just downloaded Overwatch 2. Hopefully there's the servers thing, because I saw that when it first released. I've never played Overwatch before, but the servers, or what did they do? They took like hours to get into, and then they just crash. I think I saw that. So hopefully that's been fixed. I might give that a try. But all of that to fill the void until Modern Warfare 2 comes out. That'll definitely take up most of the time. But yeah, those are our builds for Minecraft today, and super happy about it. I think the sign turned out okay. It's a little bulky, but I'm okay with it. I like the logo for it. But yeah, how about we'll stand over here to wish a goodbye and look at the skin here. Make sure I get the walking right. It's a little wonky walking like this. Kind of do a little funny hits there. Oops, hit the wrong button. You can do an emote to wave bye. Bye. It was a fun day. Good builds. If you're watching this, let me know any suggestions you want for future builds, and we'll certainly take them into consideration to build. Other than that, that'll be it. It was nice building, and thanks for watching, and see you next time.